It is indeed my honor and privilege to welcome you to Clayton State University School of Nursing first inaugural white coat ceremony. It's always kind of exciting to be presiding over something that's brand new, but this has particularly important significance here for the school. The white coat ceremony was initiated some decades ago by the School of Medicine to welcome in their first year medical students and set them on their path. And that idea quickly spread to others in the healing arts. And now it's come to Clayton State. I also want to recognize at this point university leadership, Dr. Timothy Hines, president of Clayton State University, Dr. Kevin Dimmitt, who's provost and vice president for academic affairs, and our own Dr. Lisa Eichelberger, who's the dean of the College of Health. And it's to her in particular we want to give a moment of thanks for, because it was her persistence in writing the grant that was successfully funded that allowed this to take place and will continue to take place into the future with every incoming class. So we need to keep her in our thoughts tonight. Unfortunately, none of these leaders could be here this afternoon or early evening because they had all prior commitments. But they will be able to see the video, and I know they're with us now as they know this is going on. But there's also some other important folks in this room besides yourselves, and that's the Clayton State University School of Nursing faculty. And these folks are your guides, they're your mentors, they're your coaches. Because what you're doing when you accept the white coat from us, it's the beginning and the end of a process. And the end of the process is the culmination of your decision to become professional nurses. And now, receiving the white coat, it's the beginning. It's those steps that's going to get you there. And you can't do it without these wonderful group of people. So I'm going to ask that the School of Nursing faculty please rise, and this is our time to applaud them. Now, I would also like to take this time to thank Dr. Comfort Obi and all members of the White Coat Ceremony Task Force that put this wonderful evening into place, because otherwise this would not happen without the hard work of these folks. So, Dr. Obi, yes. And if you were on the task force, please stand. And now it is my pleasure to turn this over to Dr. Victoria Foster, who's the Director of Undergraduate Degree Programs. She's going to talk to us about the history of the white coat ceremony.
All right. Good evening, class of 2020.
Good evening.
So on behalf of the faculty of the School of Nursing, I would like to congratulate each of you on the arriving at this milestone in your career. You have no doubt worked very hard to achieve your goal of entering into nursing school. In 1993, Dr. Arnold P. Gold, a teacher and pediatric neurologist, created the first white coat ceremony at Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons. To emphasize the transition to the more scientific approach to modern medicine, physicians sought to represent themselves as scientists and began to wear the most recognizable symbol of the scientist, the white laboratory coat. This led to the more recent adoption of the white coat ceremony by other healthcare professions. In 2014, the Arnold P. Gold Foundation for Humanism in Medicine partnered with the American Association of Colleges of Nursing to pilot the first white coat ceremony at nursing schools. This groundbreaking collaboration between APGF and AACN has enabled 310 schools of nursing in 49 states, including 9 universities in Georgia, to offer white coat ceremonies designed to instill a commitment to providing compassionate care among the next generation of registered nurses. The ceremony represents a rite of passage in your journey toward a nursing career and signifies the beginning of your journey to achieving RN licensure. It also symbolizes professionalism, caring, and trust, all which must be earned from patients, families, and the community. As you head into training and then further onward into practice, you will be allowed into people's lives in a way that no one else in society is permitted. You will see awe-inspiring moments as well as devastating ones. However, you will develop extraordinary abilities to appropriately act and provide care of patients in need in all types of situations. You have chosen a profession that has ranked #1 for the past 17 years in a row as the most trusting profession in the United States. As you wear this white coat, we want you to know that you are the future of healthcare and our hope for better improved healthcare across the lifespan. Patients do not put their trust in machines or devices, they put their trust in you. Wear this coat with a little pride and a lot of humility, and remember that the focus is always the patient. Welcome to Clayton State School of Nursing, and best wishes on your journey to becoming a registered nurse.
Does anybody know who I am? I didn't introduce myself, so I'm going to take a minute. I'm Dr. Michael Scott. I'm the Associate Dean for the School of Nursing and the head of its nursing programs. So, thank you for being here.
So at this time, we are going to start getting you all ready to start receiving your codes. So we're going to start with the spring semester students. So if you will all rise.
Bring your cards with you. I gotta put the first one. Baevi Bosa. Sydney Long. Ju Young Kim. Jamila Rump.
And now for the fall cohort of 2020. Jastiny Armour. Esther Array.
Renee Austin. Afi Avoga. Johnny Boykin. Akila Brown. Tila Chamlagai. Pa E. Vanessa Fogg. Ashley Houston. Aaron Howell. Ashanti Jackson. Olamide Kasumu. Chelsea Mason. Obina Mabachu. Brittany McIntyre. Angel Wynn. Cecilia Wynn. Vin Swan Wynn. Chinwe Odogwu. Deasia Perry. Shaheem Ponder. Anisha Salim. BB Ray Sanders. Edward Shade. Shannon Smith. Naran Sring. Ton Tran. Aaliyah Townsend. Jasmine Underwood. Christiana Williams. Cassidy Willoughby. Regine Pierre. Blessing Ajufo. And now I will turn it over to my colleague, Ms. Sharita Taylor Shaw.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, faculty and student. How are we doing this evening? Good. Great. Good. It's such a pleasure and an honor to have this first white coat ceremony. If you look inside your program, you'll see the white coat pledge. I'm going to ask all our students to please stand. The placement of your coat today is only the beginning of your journey. As you state this pledge, I hope you guys will memorize it and hold it to heart, okay? And please repeat after me as I start. As a nursing student, dedicated to providing the highest quality of care and services, I solemnly pledge that I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering will be my primary concern. Act in a compassionate and trustworthy manner in all aspects of my care. Apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcome for my patients. exercise sound professional judgment while abiding by legal and ethical requirements, accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competency, promote, advocate for, and strive to protect the health, safety, and rights of the patient, with this pledge, I accept the duties and responsibility that embody the nursing profession. I take this oath voluntarily. With the full realization of the responsibility. With which I am entrusted by the public. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Debbie Goodson. I'm excited for you and I'm excited for me because this is my final semester. I have to tell you, there are going to be some days when you get very discouraged, and I have a poem for you. It's called Don't Quit by Edgar Albert Guest. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile but you have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns, and many a failure turns about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and faltering man. Often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup, and he learned too late when the night slipped down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when you're hardest hit. It's when things seem worse that you mustn't quit. I wish you all the best. The world needs you, and I'm very proud to see you here.
Wow. Very short, but very, very fulfilling. Thank you for such a wonderful evening. So I want to start off to say thank you to the students, 2020 cohort, right? Right. They were able to make it this evening. It's not easy to bring people out on a Friday evening. So thank you for coming. And I'm sure that each and every one of you received a card with a pin on it. Have you had opportunity to look at the card and the pin? Yes. Great. That is a very remarkable thing. And it is a pin that talks about what? Did you say the oath? Okay. It's a gold pin. And it symbolizes something. Great. So it's a promise to keep healthcare human. And when you read that oath, the pledge, and they don't quit, it talked about compassion and caring. And those two words are essence at the core of nursing. So you have made commitment to provide compassionate and caring care to your patient. To your patient. So we would like you to wear that pin with dignity, because nursing profession epitomizes dignity and integrity. And that this pin will remind you that you have a call to service to provide human care to mankind. And as long as you're students of this great university and this wonderful school of nursing, you must wear that pin in, throughout your career. Is it understood? Yes. Thank you. I would like also to thank my colleagues, the entire faculty that are in attendance this evening. It has been a very, very long day for you. You were there for the faculty meeting and you continue to stay, especially on Friday evening. I appreciate you. And it shows the kind of support and commitment you have for excellence and especially to make sure that your students excel. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. So I want to thank our Associate Dean. This is the first white coat ceremony, and especially the first one since he has come. It seems that he's going to bring a lot of goodies with him. Thank you so much. And thanks to the directors that are here, the director of undergraduate program, Dr. Foster, and also Dr. Netef. And I also want to recognize again the members of the task force on white coat ceremony. And I'd like you to stand, please, including Dr. Scott, because you're one of us. Yes. Thank you so much. You can sit. Thank you for making this happen. And we have a saying in my culture that the beginning of a cry is always difficult. So when you're going to start crying for the first time, it's difficult. So this is the first ceremony. It may not be perfect, but it's historic. And you, the students, are lucky to be the ones making history today. So thank you, my colleagues, for making this happen. Then I want to thank the students, Student Nurses Association. Where are you? Please stand. You can see. They did not receive a white coat. There was no ceremony for them, but they came to support you. So it means a lot. So I appreciate your coming, and I appreciate your assistance. Thank you so much for that. So this is the beginning of great things to happen. This is the first of the many ceremonies that are going to happen. So I appreciate each and every one of you for coming, and I want to thank a student nurse that read that poem, Don't Quit, Debbie. Thank you so much for coming to participate.